Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got a very special video for you today. This is going to be like a one-hit wonder. I give you Polar Bowler, brought to you by Wild Tangent, not sponsored. Alright, first of all, dude, can you put that thing away? They're like children here. Here, I'll censor it. Alright, so second order of business. Now, there's a lot of, like, sports games, bowling, football, golf, soccer, whatever. Now, a long time ago I played Elf Bowling. That's like a cringy classic. But the one that few seem to remember is Polar Bowler. There's not much to it, it's just a simple bowling game in the snow. But this was hours of entertainment when I was 6. And I just randomly remembered it, and I looked it up, and I bought it for $5 American. So let's play. Alright, now, any sort of arcade game, your name, you gotta go with ah. That's what you gotta do. Now, you can play as other characters, but I just started playing. I've only played like once or twice last night. So, haven't gotten much unlocked. It could also unlock some new lanes, but like I said, not much has happened. Ooh, Candyland. Alright, so basically all you do, you can move left to right with the mouse, and while you're bowling, so to speak, you can steer. Now, as soon as you click, you go flying down the lane. But what you actually want to do is hold down the left mouse button. Now, not all the time, but sometimes there will be power-ups and or point multipliers on the lane. And you want to steer towards them and use them. Now, just like real bowling, my strategy when there's all 10 pins, straight down the middle. Cannonball! Oh, come on! So how are all of you guys doing today? You guys doing good? Hope so. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Hope everyone's having a great day today. And that there's good vibes all around. Alright. Now that's a point multiplier, but if I go for that, I'm for sure going to miss the pin. So we're just going to have to let it go. Ah, yes. The spare. Ain't nothing wrong with the spare. No power-ups this time. Now, this game came out in the early 2000s. So it's not the most technologically accurate bowling game ever. You could do the same thing and get different results. It's not that good, but it's not about the quality, it's about the nostalgia. Ooh, bomb, that's a good one. Alright, 2 spares in a row, we'll take it. Now, if you get 3 spares in a row, is that called something special, or is that just called being average? Okay, that was terrible. So when you get split like this, go for the side with the most pins, both in real life and in this game. Oh, I actually did get 3 spares in a row. Well, call me Average Arthur, because we spared. No, I missed. Oh, I choked it. I choked big time on that. Alright, seriously, dude, can you not, like, spread eagle? Alright. Should be another spare. And we got poop. So, not the best game I've ever bowled, but not the worst either. This is how I bowl in real life. I'm pretty average. Yeah, It's about what I expected. Yo, that castle looks like it's made out of coffee cake. That glaze is really making me hungry. It's not worth it. Like, yes, I know you get more points if you get the coins, but I'd rather ignore the coin and not miss the pins trying to get the coin. Well, I got nothing to lose this time, so we'll get it. Yeah, steering, once you try to steer, it kind of goes all over the place. Hey, we got a multiplier, though. Let's go... Let me actually try something here. Last second, I'm gonna steer. Not exactly what I wanted to happen, but it turned out better than I expected. At least here you don't gotta wait for the ball to come back to that machine. Ooh. Check this out, we're gonna zap the pins. Now there is one power-up, we may or may not see it, called Vapor, where you automatically get a strike. If you're lucky enough to get it on the when you have all the pins. Ooh, what's this gonna be? Oh, a spare. Scratching your head? You got some dandruff there, buddy? Alright, can we get a strike? And our first strike of the game. I was a little worried that one pin was gonna stay up. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh. Alright, that's Snowflake. That's the Vapor. If you get Vapor on your first bowl, that's automatic. That's a free strike right there. The bomb and the electricity, it's not guaranteed for a strike, but most of the time you get a strike. Now, if you just click, you'll instantly start moving, but if you hold the mouse button, that's how you're able to see where the power-ups are going to be. I don't know if that's intended or if they didn't think of that, but... Alright. We're about to have kind of an unsatisfying conclusion here. Just picked off a pin. Game over. Ooh, new character. You know what? Let's play one more game. Why not? Who'd we get? Ooh, we got a walrus. Hey everybody, I'm a walrus. How's it going? Well, once again, I don't think it saves. I don't think it saves any data when you quit and restart. Alright, well, there's only one other way to try. Now, the only other thing to show you, it's actually really funny when you get a gutter. Listen. Like, they sound so disgusted. They're like, oh! Like they just stepped in a puddle of mayonnaise. Hey. Like, they're so, like, it's like the worst thing they've ever seen. I know, buddy. Okay, one more time. No. Yeah, that was all. I also did that a lot when I was younger. I would just gutter after gutter just to hear that sound. Okay. Now let's do this for real. Okay. Walrus getting some promise here. Can we get both? Nope. Hey, can't win them all. Strike! That's how you get better working conditions. Alright, this guy needs to, like, pull his pants up. We're in a frozen cave! Like, you should have more protection than that. You gotta get at least a hoodie or something. Like, that section of his body that's not covered has gotta be freezing right now. Wait, do walruses have fur? Are they skin? Or what's a walrus made out of? Now, if you gutter at the front, you don't get any disgusting fanfare. You get nothing. I did not mean to do that. See, that's a problem going for stuff. Try to steer and you slide all over the place. This guy looks so depressed. He's like, I can't do this shit. Okay, that's respectable. That's respectable. Yeah, Polar Bowler goes way faster than actual bowling. Even like Wii bowling was kind of slow. This goes real fast. I'm confident I don't need the zapper. See? Good enough on my own. Alright, Walrus buddy. What do you got? See? Sometimes you can go down the middle and get a strike. Sometimes you get poop. It really just depends on what old Walry here is feeling like. Now, in real life, one strategy I use for bowling sometimes is to purposefully bowl slow and basically turn the pins into dominoes. They'll just kind of fall on each other. I wonder if anyone's ever gotten a perfect 300 in Polar Bowler without, like, cheating. And even if you do cheat, like, it's cool just to see what would happen. But legitimately, has anybody ever gotten a 300 in Polar Bowler history? Alright. Yeah, let's try something a little different here. Ooh, Vapor! Alright, screw being different. Just cheat. Yeah, I turned those pins into dust. Well, no, it was Vapor. It turned into frost. Alright, come on, zap it. By the power of Thor, baby! Alright, can we get a turkey? Can we get a turkey? Alright. Alright, it's unreliable. I'm gonna try the middle. Don't fail me. And that turkey is ice cold. That is... Well, actually, no. That turkey's roasted. We're not even close to a turkey. You know what? I know how we're gonna end this. Yeah, we didn't unlock anything that time. Big shocker there. So it seems like it does save some form of data. Data, potato. So, if you're wondering where you can buy this game at, you just go to your browser, you type in Polar Bowler, go to Wild Tangent, and it's right there. It's $5. And that's all you gotta do. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little special exclusive video. In the future, I might play more, but really my mission here was to just remind everyone that Polar Bowler exists. Alright, everybody, do me a little favor. Have yourselves a great day.